Hey, we're on part 4 of making our webcomic page. We've got our balloons and letters set up, so now we know exactly where our art can be and what's going to be hidden behind the balloons. And before we jump right into inking, we want to look at our brushes. With the brush selected up here at the top left, you can choose what type of brush you would want. I would check out all of the brushes that come standard with Photoshop. There might be something in there that you like. But I use a custom brush from KyleBrush.com. He's got a lot of really nice brushes here. You can scroll down and you can check out each one of these. And you can click on them to see some previews of what the brushes can do and some pieces that people have made with these brushes. But all the way down here, there's Kyle's Ultimate Mr. Natural brush. And that's the one that I use to ink Danger Vision. It's a pay what you want brush, so you can get it for free or you can throw a couple bucks his way. It's really worth it if you do want to help him out a little bit. When you click on buy down here, you can set your price 0 to whatever you want. You'll be sent over to Gumroad and you can go ahead and download the file. In this little package, there's going to be some instructions on how to install it. Make sure that you pay attention to that because it was a little weird for me trying to install this brush because you don't just drag it in there. But back to the picture, I've got my Mr. Natural brush and I'm going to go ahead and start inking. I don't have any big tricks to share for inking. It's pretty much just trace whatever you had in your sketches. Now with close-ups like this one here, I tend to use a 30 pixel brush, and for smaller characters on the other panels I use like a 17 brush. If you ever did any kind of digital inking, a lot of times inking is fishing for strokes. So you just do the same stroke over and over until you find one that you're happy with. Drawing the line and then hitting undo if you're not happy with it and trying again and again until you finally get the line that you want. Now the way that I draw this, I kind of like it to look a little bit messy to make it seem a little bit more natural. So I'm doing less undoing and I'm kind of just laying down my lines, and if it's a little bit sloppy, I'm okay with it. Now I usually ink just about everything on one single layer unless I have things that are going to be overlapping a lot. Like in the first panel, which is the establishing shot, I have a background and I have these straight lines, and I did that on a different layer, that way I can cross over the original line art and just erase them later. But anyways, make sure that you fix all of the things that may have been a little messed up in the sketches because this is kind of your last chance unless you want to step back and redo some things. Other than that, inking's pretty straightforward and it's kind of pretty easy, I think. So coming up in the next video, we're going to be coloring and shading, so that might be a little bit more interesting. But I will see you on the next one. See ya.